Guys, welcome back to my second vlog now. You guys liked my first vlog, so I thought, why not do it all over again? In today's video, I'm going to be talking more about my businesses, talk you through them, hopefully give you some tips. We're going to meet some interesting people, some people that you've probably seen yourself as well. So it's going to be a good one. Follow me and wait through the end. I go to a gym called Olympia, which is an amazing gym in Sharjah, by the way. The other gyms are a bit more like a leisure center, and this is a bit more heavyweight. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay right now. We're gonna go to the car now. I know some of you guys loved the Porsche last time. I don't even know if you can hear me right now, but my in-laws are here. So if my in-laws are here, well, I can't have my father-in-law, my mother-in-law sitting in the back. No, so I want a bigger car this time. I want bigger, better car to have than the Nissan Patrol. Now I'm gonna tell you guys a hack about this car, which is if you're driving a Nissan Patrol in the UAE, people give you way. People are very careful when they're driving around you. It's like you're being chauffeured on the road. It's kind of interesting. And that's because a lot of the local brothers, they drive the Nissan Patrol. So it's a hack, okay? If you want to be safe on the roads, get yourself a Nissan Patrol. So guys, we're on our way to meet one of the most influential people on the social media scene for Muslims. I'm sure if he knew I'm giving him this introduction, he probably wouldn't be happy with it. But we're going to meet someone, lovely brother, good friend. I think he's my friend. We'll have to ask him if he's my friend or not. But here we go. You'll see him in the next couple of seconds. Yeah, it's been a while, man. How are you, man?
Good, man.
Lovely seeing you, bro.
How are you? You good?
Yeah, good, man. Good. I'm so sorry because basically I was meant to get you something, but I was running late, and then I had to get you something, man. No, I had to. Why? I feel embarrassed, honestly.
I'd rather the extra t-shirt. Because, bro, do you know what? I was actually thinking to myself, you know what? He's making an effort. I should have bought all three at once because I really wanted to. This packaging is beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, black and black.
Zach worked on that, to be fair.
Was the packaging Pakistan too?
No, the packaging was I can't remember where he did it. It was Zach that did it. So the products themselves were in Pakistan.
Do you know what? I love the fact that you're also getting this done in Pakistan because I know that I've been in the apparel business.
Okay.
So I know you can get it cheaper.
Yeah.
And faster.
Yes.
In for example, China and other
100%, yeah.
But the fact that you're doing Pakistan, because I've recently changed my mindset on this as well, where it's like, in terms of like Pakistan, in terms of like the work I do, the thing that I'm constantly in need of is more and more editors.
Yeah.
And you can get editors from like the Philippines, you get all over the world. But there was something for me that when I get an editor from like Pakistan, India, Muslims,
Yeah.
there's something where you're like potentially elevating an entire bloodline. I know
100%.
it sounds very
No, but it's very true. It's very true.
My editor that is like my most loyal editor.
Yeah.
When we took him on board, he was like, I'm a Hindu revert from India.
Right.
And I just want to replace my salary because I don't want to be working in a free mixing environment.
Yeah.
And we were like, how much is your salary? Credit to Cream, because it wasn't me that did any of this.
Okay.
And he was like, $100 a month. I was like, wow, he's getting paid like more than 10x that now.
Yeah.
And he's changing his life for his entire bloodline. That was like when he was by himself. Now he's got 2 kids. He's been able to move out of his place. And out there, earning like, UK, US salary there is so special. So like that has made me just be like, you know what, bro, there's the entire, like we need to elevate Muslims wherever they are.
But it's fulfilling. The main thing is it's actually fulfilling. Should we sit down?
Yeah.
You know, the one thing I realized is the little things that make such a big difference. Like, honestly, man, like it's like creating a job for someone who now is able to feed his family and do it in a permissible way. Bro, there are many people who actually are like, a part of their job isn't okay. And they're like, oh man, like I don't know what to do. And it's like so fulfilling to be able to be like, you know what, we created something.
Yeah.
For someone to be able to do something. Bro, it's little things, man. Like people be like in my office, for example, there's a place like to pray, for example. No one will ever question them. And I'm sure they always used to pray, but it's like now there's a prayer area for them to pray.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I should pray.
Yeah.
You know, it's little things, bro. And like if the masjid is far, it's just the fact that they have a place to pray. So they're like, I should just pray then, you know?
You know what
little
else,
stuff,
bro?
Man.
Something that the other important thing to note is that you have to take on that responsibility because you can't feel like, oh, I shouldn't do it, because the truth is, if you don't do it, someone else is going to fill that gap. And that person might not be someone who is conscious of Allah, for example. As Muslims, we're meant to either try and be scholars. If you can't be scholars, we at least be beneficial, be students of knowledge. If you can't be students of knowledge, at least serve the people of knowledge. And if you can't even serve the people of knowledge, at least just be beneficial in the dunya. As in, like, take care of yourself in the dunya. And that hit me because I was like, wow, like, imagine if you're a person that's not even doing any of those, you kind of think like, yeah, let me at least try and get knowledge and seek knowledge. Even if I can't do that, at least take care of myself so I'm not a nuisance to the ummah, right?
Guys, I've just finished up with Faisal. Lovely guy, lovely brother. It's always an honor to always see him. And now I was meant to go to the office. As you can, 5 o'clock. Do you want to show 5 o'clock? 5 o'clock. It's red. That basically means I'm running late. I've got a meeting at 5. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Dubai Hills Mall, sit in a cafe and take the meeting there. Because why not? You know? And so I've got a meeting with someone actually, it'll be good for you guys to see. He's a client for our office in Pakistan, which is Corey Solutions. He basically wants us to carry out cold calling for him from Pakistan. I think it'd be an interesting watch for you guys as well. I'll kind of fill you in. You probably won't want to be recorded, but hopefully you hear some of the conversation and you hear what we have to say. And I'll tell you what happens after the call as well. And the client is already closed. He's going to pay us £1,200 a month to have people in Pakistan make cold calls for him from Pakistan for his UK business. So guys, just to give you an idea, we've got a WhatsApp group for successful students who have done the recruitment course. Someone's asked a question. I thought, why not share the tip with you and share the tip with the guys as well. So let me just, you know what I mean? Send a little voice note. So what I would say to Jordi on that is, if you have blue collar guys, and by blue collar guys, I mean people who aren't massively skilled, and you want to try breaking into companies who use these blue collar guys, truth is, look, your product is always your selling point. And by your product, I mean your candidate. That's always your selling point. And so if, for example, it was an engineer, and I wanted that engineer to get a job, obviously I would say, look, I've got this amazing engineer, you know, he's got X experience, rah. Right? Now, if it's a warehouse person, then I can't be like, oh, he's got this skill and that skill and this, because it's not really a skill to pick things up, unfortunately, right? There's only so much selling you can do about your product. So what would you sell then? What I would personally sell is I would have 4 or 5 candidates together in one place. And I would say, I've got 4 or 5 guys. One guy can drive forklift. One guy's good at dispatch. One guy, he could do computing stuff. I've got 4 or 5 guys available. You know, any chance you might be looking for someone. So then I would make actually the fact that they need several people, I would make that the selling point, right? So I would still sell the product being the candidate, but I would just sell it in a different way. Rather than their skill set, I would sell the fact that I've got more of them. They're available maybe as soon as possible. Maybe you have referenced them. Maybe they have worked for your other company for a few years and that's why they're good. Maybe they're reliable. So I wouldn't sell their skill. I would sell something else that they have. So hopefully that makes sense. And that's how I would try to break into companies rather than making it all about the candidate itself. You know, hopefully that makes sense. All right. Okay. So look, the aim of this meeting, to give you an idea, obviously, we want to start our services that we're going to be providing you guys from Monday. And this call is going to be a little bit annoying, which is why I said that I want to, I even said to Mohammed, I said, I'm going to do it with Shamel just because I feel like I can be annoying and ask you as many questions as I can in trying to get as much juice as I can out of you. So the point here is for us to come up with an introduction, basically call, that I can train and educate my agents on, who will then obviously be carrying that out from Monday. So that's basically what we're going to work on together right now, if that's all right. We want the person who is taking the call to just say, what do you mean by that? Or at least show some interest. We're not trying to explain everything. I want the person to be like, oh, it sounds interesting enough for me to ask more. I would get them to say something like, we're looking to partner with kitchens to sell our virtual brands to increase your revenues and profits. And can I tell you what something like that would look like? The emphasis there was on your profits and revenues and also on the virtual brands.
Yeah, he was on kitchens, virtual brands, and revenue and profits. Yeah.
How does that sound?
But I think that sounds. I'm happy with that, if I'm being honest. I think that's as clean and clear cut as we can make it.
We've looked at the demographic or your kind of area, and actually it's more similar to, I don't know, Hemel Hempstead or Guildford or Woking or this part, you know, the type of people in your area, you know, it's a similar, it could be the opposite end of the country, but it's a similar kind, you know, we think it's a similar kind of a demographic. And in this area, you know, we're seeing that our operators do 8K plus. You know, I feel more comfortable with that.
Fantastic. And that does make sense. So if we, for example, said that we've done research and, we're working with places in Hemel, and we believe that the demographic is very similar to yourselves in, I don't know, let's just say Uxbridge, for example. And we feel like the demographic is very similar to that of which is in Hemel, and we could duplicate that in Uxbridge. I think that again is a good way to go about it, and that it makes sense as well. Fine. Man's getting Tabasco sauce. Tabasco sauce on beef.
Yes, beef and white chops.
Oh, that's fine, brother. Can I just get one of those? How has it been for you? Like, just honest thoughts.
Of course. I think genuinely, it's been a great course. So far, so good. Got nothing to complain about. Alhamdulillah, everything's gone sort of smoothly. And I expected, like, for what I got in the course, I got a bit more than definitely what I expected in it. I know with courses, a lot of people think it's like, if you just watch the course and you make a couple of calls, you're going to get placements. It's not like that. You've given us the blueprint. You've given us the destination. We have to sort of just, find a vehicle and make our way there. Like, you've got to put in there.
The best way I explain it is like you trying to build a house without the tools. I can give you the tools, but you still have to build the house. This is all I can say, you know?
And at the end of the day, right, like you was in the game for what? 4 or 5 years before you started your own agency.
Correct, 5 years, yes.
Yeah, 5 years, there you go. So I don't think like people, of course it is, you can make 20K like very quickly in sales in general,
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people think, it's just making a couple, because like I said, you know the game, you know how to speak to people, you know how sales goes.
And I always say, a lot of people, you know what they say to me? They say, can you do more cold calling videos, right? And I say, it's not beneficial for you, because it's not. Yeah. And like, it's like honestly saying, bro, and I hate to be that I hate to give this I hate to compare like this, right? But it's basically like saying like, oh, you know what? Ronaldo takes free kicks. Maybe not now, maybe 10 years ago. He takes free kicks. You know what? Can you take more free kicks so I can watch you? So when I come and stand, I'm going to take free kicks like that as well. Brother, it's not the same. I've been doing it for 10 years. You know what I mean? When I pick up the phone to 10 companies, I'm getting jobs with 5 companies. I know this stuff inside out, right? Now, it will motivate you. It will make you feel like you could do it too, but you can't mimic me with 10 years experience. Like, it's just not possible. So what's the solution? The solution is get going. Because ain't nothing changing until you do something. So put in the reps, do the actions, tweak, refine in your process, and you will get better and better. 4 years later, you will say, wow, I can't believe how far I've got. The same way today, you're sitting here 3 months later, and 3 months you, Aman, would have been like, man, I'd love to be in your situation today. 3 years later, you'll be like, bruh, I can't believe I didn't know that I would get here in 3 years later. So we're here in Dubai Hills at the moment. My first meeting that you guys saw me on was actually with a client, a company that wants to use our services in Pakistan, Corey Solutions. They want us to carry out sales calls for them. This model actually is really working. It's a lazy business idea that I've spoken to you guys about. And it's a client where we've basically got them to agree to paying £1,200 for 2 people to do cold calling. In terms of profit margins, look, I'll be honest with you, for me now, that's probably going to be about £600 to £700. Is that going to change my life? No. But for me, it's a passionate project. It makes me a little bit of money. And also I like to create jobs. Now, for you guys, if you were to do something, you could easily make £800, £900, £1,000 even with one client. And that's the beautiful thing about something like the lazy business idea. Only one message or one email can get you a client, because actually a lot of companies are interested in these services. The other call was with a recruitment student who has done quite well. He's made some decent money. Maybe I'll add in a little clip. And so it was helping him. For me, it's simple. Like, if you guys can show that you're willing to put in the work, I don't want more money. I will happily get on a call with you and speak to you for hours. And so if people could prove to me that they're putting in the effort, I will go over and beyond. And so that was a student who did well, gave us a nice little review, and I was helping him a little bit more with his recruitment company. Now we're going to go to the office. The day still hasn't come to an end. I need to record some reels for you guys because I'm trying to get out more content, teach more, and put out more content. So hopefully you benefit. Probably be about half an hour, 40 minutes, get to the office, do another hour of work, and then shoot off. But the good thing is, I get all my work done today, and tomorrow I do nothing. I chill. Then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I probably will work then. Welcome to my offices, the headquarters in Dubai. I don't know why I'm talking so quietly. It's basically 9 o'clock in the night, and I'm still here. I'm going to get some work done, hopefully in a half an hour. Then I need to go to festival. I can't remember what it's called now. What is it called? Global Village, because I've got some family that I need to go pick them up. Listen, the life of a husband and a son-in-law and a business owner isn't easy. It's not just business. You know, sometimes you gotta come into the office, do what you gotta do. Now I'm gonna go home. But the good thing is, remember, in business, you run your businesses, you work hard for one day, and tomorrow, all day, I'll be free. Inshallah. So the person behind the camera doesn't want me to do an office tour right now. And I was like, why not? Why would I not do an office tour? Let everyone see.
Clean up your mess.
Oh, listen, yeah, guys, I'm sorry. All right. Listen, I just want to, it is because I'm trying to create more content for you guys. And it's because my wife's dining table in the kitchen got delivered here. Just, all right. It's only for me. The door doesn't even open. Oh no. So basically this is the office, guys. Welcome in, come in. All right. I need to get the light. I can't reach the light though. That's the only problem. Hang on. So this office is only for me, FYI, all right? So technically it's not that messy because it's for one person. It is a little bit messy, all right? Now, I'm gonna record some reels for you guys because I'm trying to put out more content for you. I also need my passport, which is here. Where the heck is my bag? Where's my bag?
Should have tied it up.
Seriously, my bag should be here. Oh, it's there in the corner. How did my bag get here? Huh? Wallah, I was shook, bruv. I'm not even joking, bro. I was stressed. Guys, just FYI, the security guard's looking, so if I start stuttering, you know why. But we're off now. I recorded some reels for you guys. We're here in the offices. I'm going to go home. It's going to take me about 25 minutes. The time is 10 past 10. But like I said, actually, I gave myself aim because what ended up happening is I wasn't going to come in tomorrow. I needed to do some other reels, which now I'm going to have to come in tomorrow in the daytime and do those reels. So, yeah, I guess life of a business person, right? I'm going to have to come back tomorrow, inshallah. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like, share with your family, your friends. I'll catch you guys next time.